I am Julli Robinson. I was born and raised in the Kingston group. We called it the Order. I left in 2009 when I was 27. I was the seventh wife of 13. I was married to the leader's son. I had 6 kids when I left. So when I left back in 2009, I realized how hard it was for mothers. And when I watched another mother pass away and how they treated her kids, I realized I didn't have a place there for my kids to be safe. Having an education helped so much. I was about to get my associates in business. And when they started saying things, I was starting to understand that a lot of it wasn't real. I was in a contract law class, and I realized the way they told me things worked wasn't exactly real. At this point, I have a degree, I have a bachelor's in accounting. I've really appreciated the ability to learn how the books work and how contracts work. I work in real estate and taxes right now, and it's been so nice to have that education, the ability to learn everything that comes with it. I started my tax business in 2014. I went to H&R Block and got trained back in 2009. So I've been doing this for quite a while. It was really helpful to have all that knowledge and education when I was leaving back then. I am still running this tax business, and we really enjoy working with small businesses, people who ended up getting that 1099 and don't know what to do with it. I am able to really help them sit down and figure out how to track their numbers and how to set up their accounting so that they can, so preparing your taxes is a really easy and smooth process. I like to help set up their books, help them understand the accounting, how to set up their companies. It's just really fun to just watch a business grow and understand how to do that accounting part and help the taxes run smoothly. I was the first person who left with a house and who left with 6 kids and didn't run and hide. So it's like having those things happen, and I made it through all that. It was pretty amazing. And it took education to be like, wait a second, that's not real. Why are you telling me something that's not even real? And like when I had the house and they did everything they did, I was able to say, hey, wait, there were some things. Like you do need to honor this loan. You do need to honor the setup because you guys took care of my credit. You guys took over my credit. And when you're there, they are your credit. And your credit is based on sucking up to somebody over you, not the ability to work and have finances to pay it. It was entirely set up on if you obeyed. And so to be able to be like, yeah, I worked. I put in the hours. I have my education. So now and I have my experience. So now I'm getting paid a decent wage. So I can just pay my bills. And it's not about asking the leader or certain people and then doing what they ask emotionally to take care of that type of situation. I bought my other house while I was in the Order back in whenever. And then I got my real estate license back in 2008. And so when things lined up and I was able to build credit and run, make enough money, I was able to upgrade and buy a bigger home. So I did have to work with the Order, get that finalized, get that loan. It was not a beautiful situation working with the Order in their seller and their financing department. It was definitely based on friendship and not the ability to pay. And then, doing what the leaders want. So that was really hard to leave with the property. like that. And then I was able to upgrade and leave that property and go to a new one so that I could not necessarily be in a home where I experienced all the abuse and everything. So it's been pretty amazing. I've really enjoyed having my real estate license and knowing that I can help people who want to find a new place and have that new start like I got to. And so it's just been amazing. I love looking at new homes. So I have helped a few people who have left the order and other places get a new home and start their dreams. Well, when you're looking at finances, that's when people shut down or they're scared, or especially where we come from. That was a really scary situation and we weren't able to learn all the steps. And so when I'm able to be like, hey, you're ready. And they just, it's really cool to like show them, hey, let's do this. Let's go to a lender. Let's get this set up. And then we just help them buy a house and have that foundation and that equity for their future. Other thing that is really rewarding about it is once I do their taxes, I get to be the person that says, hey, you're ready to buy a home. And a lot of people, they don't even understand that they're ready yet. They don't understand they can just apply for that loan now. I've helped them work on their credit to like build everything. And it's just been amazing to watch where people, I show them everything and then we're like, hey, you're ready to buy a house. And they're like, what? And somebody even told someone, they're like, how did you know you could buy a house? And they're like, because Julli said so. I can buy that house. And so it's really cool to just show them, hey, your finances are in order. The credit's there. It's time. You would benefit from the tax deductions if you bought that house. So it's really time. Having that foundation of education has allowed me to build my businesses. Has allowed me to grow in real estate, grow in taxes, grow in accounting. And it's so nice that now I can get a job in the field that I really enjoy. And it is so amazing to not have that fear of being able to pay the next bill, or just everything is set up because I do have that bachelor's degree and I do have that experience. So I'm actively taking on new clients with real estate. I'm happy to help anyone with their accounting or answer any questions that are needed. And I love helping people find a house and set up that foundation in their future. So yeah, I can help anyone who's looking.